the big raid right off the bat to start Zicky Dice's Outlandish Paradise. Happy Mario Day, Pavark. Same to you, Drew. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had an awesome stream, and I hope you all learned something from Coach Gulak here today on Twitch. But we're going to get hype. We're going to get hype. We've got a crazy show planned for you all today. I'm going to tell you that right here, right now. We got the one, the only, Chris Van Vliet. Whoa! My good God, Chris, you're an animal. I'll tell you that much.
Did someone say fanny pack?
Fanny pack. Where are you at?
I'm hiding.
You're hiding?
I'm hiding.
Hey! You're hiding! Get those fanny pack emotes if you got a fanny pack. You'll never believe this. We're in a hype train right now at 113%, and we've still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
That's a lot of hype.
That is a lot of hype, but that's how we do here. And I got to thank Twitch. I got to thank you. I got to thank Scooch. I got to thank our special guests. We're just taking over every single Wednesday here on this wrestling block. Oh.
We're getting bigger.
We are getting bigger. You're not lying about. Wait, what do you mean? I've been eating clean, bro.
Oh, I mean our lizards. What?
Oh, our lizards are getting bigger. Well, tell them where they can go if they want to eat clean, bro. And only with 2 gifted subs.
Go to eatcleanbro.com and use code Outlandish and tell them that Zicky Fanny Pack sent you.
We had to update the code. It's actually Outlandish 10 because you'll never believe this. The dirt sheets got a hold of our code and they spread it to the masses. So they had to give us a new code.
Code Outlandish 10.
But code Outlandish 10. Head to eatcleanbro.com and tell them that Zicky and Fanny Pack sent you. Outlandish. Dude.
I want a YouTube plaque.
Me too. How do we get a YouTube plaque? I know a guy that runs a trophy shop down in Queens.
Oh, let's call him up.
30 seconds left in this level 5 hype train. 30 seconds left. Fanny Pack, what could you do with 30 seconds?
Oh, I can do so much in 30 seconds.
Me too. Me too. Outlandish. All right, Fanny Pack, you know what time it is. It's for my favorite segment of all time.
So guess what?
What?
They just stopped doing botches.
What?
They just stopped. Wrestlers don't botch anymore.
Wrestlers don't botch anymore?
Nope. Everyone got perfect.
We botched on the botch. There's no more botches. So we're going to have to replace this segment with something else, I think, Fanny Pack.
I think we do.
Oh, yes. Something with Fanny Pack. Something big. Something big. Something big. Maybe we should ask the chat what they'd like to see on the show. I mean, it is their show overall. It's not my show, Fanny Pack.
It belongs to them. It's going to be outlandish.
It's going to be outlandish. I love you, Fanny Pack, and thanks for stopping by. New segment on the way, starting soon.
Alrighty, buddy.
Oh, my gosh. And Chris Van Vliet's going for the ride. Please help me welcome him. Yes! Love this. Garbanzo beans the size of my brain, Manatee. Chris, how you doing? Oh. Welcome to paradise, baby.
This is incredible. I can't believe this. What did I ever do to deserve to be on this show?
You know, that's just, some call it fate. We're just going to call it fate, all right?
Okay.
Just trust me. It's fate. But we got you here live and on the Paradise. How you doing? Why don't you tell the viewers who don't know who you are?
I'm Chris Van Vliet, an Emmy award-winning TV host, YouTuber, podcaster, and wrestling fan as well. And I knew that this was going to be outlandish, so I wore my most outlandish shirt here. So
listen, I got crabs, but they're not on a T-shirt, Chris. I'll tell you that much. There's a crab shack down the street. All you can eat. It's great. It's great. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Well, is this your first time live on Twitch?
This is my first time on Twitch ever, so thank you for popping my cherry here.
Oh my God, you heard that. There it is. Sebastian with a lot of numbers behind it. Thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. All right, we're getting the questions right off the bat. The chat knows the drill. If you've got questions for Chris, he's here to hang out and entertain us. I might even let him interview me if he's lucky. But get your questions in, submit them, and let's have fun and hang out. Look, we're going to start right off the bat. This is a good question, Chris. Slit518 asks, Chris, out of all the interviews you've done, who by far has been your favorite? Do you have one?
I'll tell you who the worst was. It was this interview that I did with Zicky Dice. Have you heard of him?
Oh, yeah. That one was pretty awkward. I think that answers Illustration Board's question.
No, I was such a huge fan of The Rock in high school. In fact, I would ask people questions just so I could yell, "It doesn't matter what you think."
Of course.
So when I got to meet The Rock for the very first time, that was the best interview that I ever did. And now I've interviewed The Rock 9 times. Not that I'm, counting or anything, but The Rock is definitely number 1 on that list.
Did he make you laugh a lot?
He did. He might, Zicky, he might have made me laugh more than you've made me laugh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Looks like I got to have a laughing contest with The Rock. Challenge accepted. I will say this.
Just with The Rock.
His new show makes me laugh. I do enjoy Young Rock.
Look, like The Rock has the Midas touch. Whatever The Rock touches turns to gold. So I feel like if you and I could just have 1% of what he has.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be okay.
I think so. I think we would be all right. Did you start off interviewing wrestlers, or did you turn into professional wrestling at some weird point in your life?
I started off interviewing celebrities, musicians, comedians. Like my very first entertainment hosting job was on MTV2 Canada.
Sick.
So my second day of work, I followed the rapper Chingy around for remember Chingy? Yeah,
I bought a Chingy CD once upon a time. I was in high school. Yeah.
So like I started interviewing wrestlers because I was like, well, we've interviewed all these actors.
Hold on. They cut us off. Hold on. They do that with bits. Hold on.
I interviewed my first wrestler because I just selfishly wanted to hang out with wrestlers at work. We were interviewing musicians and actors and celebrities.
Yep.
And I said to my boss, do you think we could interview a celebrity? Like WWE's coming to town soon. And my boss was like, yeah, sure, I guess so. And that was how it all started. I interviewed Bobby Lashley and interviewed wrestlers ever since.
Sick. Dude, that's so sick. Do you still talk interview like actors and actresses and comedians and that, or here or there? Is it just all wrestling now?
Anybody. And I think that like so many people are aware of my YouTube channel because of the wrestling interviews that I've done. But like I will interview anybody that I think is interesting. Musicians and actors, entrepreneurs, outlandish people.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. So I met you at NWA about a little over a year ago. I've seen you and I was very familiar with your stuff, and I was like, I gotta meet Chris. I was like, my goal is to get interviewed by Chris, and then we finally made it happen. We still haven't had one in person, which is on our to-do.
What a sexy lizard!
Dude, you're not kidding. You're not kidding,
man.
I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by Mac Attack and his 999 bits. When I saw you, I had to make sure to introduce myself, but we still got to have an in-person interview, man. It's long overdue.
I agree. Well, I mean, we're living in a time right now where there's not very much in-person anything. So yes, absolutely. We will make this happen. We live in the same state now.
Wait, no, I'm gone, dude. Remember, I left.
Oh, that's right.
I'm in Atlanta now, dude. Taking over the Dirty South.
You heard that I was coming here, so...
I had to dip, dude. There can't be two huge content creators in the same state. That it would fall off into the ocean for sure. Dude, that's a beautiful-looking YouTube plaque you got behind you. It keeps catching my eye.
This whole thing?
Yeah, that little thingy over there.
I want the gold one now. We're very far away from it, though. You need 1 million subscribers for the gold one. So anybody that's watching this, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, at Chris Van Vliet on YouTube, youtube.com/Chris Van Vliet. And if we get enough subscribers... Our Bolin 11 asking about the time that Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze chopped me. Have you seen that video, Zicky guys?
Dude, I have. And I saw the photos of your chest after. Why don't you tell us about that experience?
20 chops.
Dude.
At Flatbacks Wrestling School in Central Florida. Sean Spears from AEW Tyler Breeze from WWE. They are the head trainers there. And I went to the wrestling school and they gave me, them and their student gave me 20 wrestling chops. If you don't watch wrestling school, someone takes their bare hand and as hard as they can slaps your bare chest. And as Zicky will tell you, you very quickly start to get red and welted and bruised. And I did that times.
Yeah, it sucks very, very bad. My first night of training, I had to take a few rounds of those, and I was pretty beat up, and it hurts really bad. I'm pretty sure I saw my nipple fall off onto the canvas.
Man, so you had 3 nipples at one point. Now you only have 2.
Yes, and you could milk all 3 of them if you were wondering. Yeah, but where's the worst place that you've done one of your interviews? Have you had any weird spots?
So, like, I was doing all my interviews in person before the pandemic happened, and obviously we've had to shift and pivot, do like Zoom or Skype or whatever. I mostly do my interviews in like hotel rooms, but I did one with Evan Bourne, Matt Seidel, backstage at this wrestling event. We were in this tiny little like hallway, and it wasn't like it was a bad location, but people kept walking into the shot.
Oh, yeah.
There was a door behind us, so people would like open up the door, see that we were having this interview, see that we were filming, open up the door. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then we would continue our interview. 5 minutes later, I'm sorry. That was probably the most annoying. You know what I was listening to on the way to the gym today?
What's that?
A huge heart-to-heart fan.
Heart-to-heart. You do love heart-to-heart. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get the boys together. You know, maybe make some new jingles, dude.
I think you should
release a few more licks. You know, why not? Chris, who is your dream interview? Wrestler or non-wrestler? Can be any time period.
I'm going to say Vince McMahon is number 1 on that list. And not just Vince McMahon, the wrestling promoter, Vince McMahon, the human, Vince McMahon, the man. Like, I want to know, what's his workout routine look like? What type of pizza toppings does he like?
Yes.
What makes Vince McMahon tick? So Vince McMahon at the very top of that list. And I've interviewed Oprah once many years ago.
That's so sick.
I would love to have another interview with Oprah, like just an hour with Oprah. Like, how did you get to where you're at now?
Hey, she didn't live far from where I used to live. Now I'm pretty far. I saw her interview she did the other day. That was great. Oprah doesn't age. Bless her.
Can do no wrong.
No, bless her. So you ever been on Space Mountain Disneyland?
Of course.
All the stars coming through. That's my brain with ideas. And the roller coasters maybe going 3 times as fast. So I got to grab them and stick with them. So I kind of I feel out the situation. And everyone asks, you know, where does your inspiration come from? It comes from experience, Chris, and everything that I've been through in my life. So here I am, and I'm like, what can I do that's different? I want it to be different. I want to stand out than everybody else. I want to show people that the money's where my mouth is. And time and time again, if that makes sense.
I feel like what we're looking at here is your brain.
That's how we describe it. Everything you see that I'm involved in, it's like almost being John Malkovich, but starring Zicky Dice. Is MJF still mad at you?
Oh, MJF's the worst.
Dude.
He is the worst.
No kidding. Newfie420 asks, Chris, what kind of music /artist/bands do you listen to? ?
Well, I think Zicky and I are into the same type of music. I'm a huge pop punk fan. I mean, a rock fan, hip hop fan. I'll really listen to a little bit of anything depending on my mood. But I grew up on Blink-182, Sum 41, All American Rejects, Hawthorne Heights, Census Fail, Yellow Card, Starting Line. Big fan right now.
Boom.
The Dangerous Summer, the 1975.
Naming off banger band after banger band right there, dude. All the feels. You almost made me cry and call my ex just now.
I am a huge Dangerous Summer fan.
Dangerous Summer rules. I love the Dangerous Summer, dude.
So good. And when they split up, I was like, no! And then they got back together.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I sent a tweet to them and I like quoted one of their songs and they like immediately tweeted me right back. And I was like, oh, man.
Dude, you'll never believe what I did on Twitter the other day. I tweeted Eve 6. He DM'd me and wants to come on the stream, dude. We're going to get, I don't know if it's the redhead dude or not, but we're going to get Eve 6 in here, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, you could choke on the rinds. I was smelling my prime, but the nectar rum will leave me empty inside. You know?
Swallow my down, turn it inside out.
Find nothing but nothing. You know, the chat's popping off now.
I remember seeing Yellow Card open for Eve 6. And this was in like
So
2003 or 4. And I remember like the autograph signing later, and I went to Yellow Card. I'm like, you guys should have been headlining here. And they're like, you know.
I think they're from like small, like outside of where I'm from in California. I remember a good friend of mine saw them at house shows, and I always remember the violin player doing that backflip with the violin, dude. So sick.
I thought they were from Jacksonville.
What, really? Well, they might have moved. I know there's some of them in California. Maybe one or two lived in, I think, Camarillo, California, if I'm not mistaken, or in or around. I'll have to fact check that.
Maybe they lived off Ocean Avenue.
You son of a.
I went to Eric Young's wrestling school when I was in college. I was planning on either going to that wrestling school or wrestling school in Toronto, and I went to Eric Young's wrestling school.
Sick.
And 10, 15 minutes into me being there in this warehouse in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada, and one of his students took a move wrong, and I heard and watched his arm break right in front of me at wrestling school. And Eric Young's like, this doesn't happen all the time. This doesn't happen frequently. And dude's arm is like hanging here like this.
Oh my God.
And then they took him to the hospital. And needless to say, I nothing to do with that situation. I ended up training at a wrestling school.
Dude. Oh God. That is terrifying. One time at training at Black and Brave, dude, I'll never forget this. Big homie, big brother was about 6'4", 6'5". He's hitting the ropes like the big old ent that he is. And as he's hitting it, the top rope snaps, Chris, and he does. I see it in my head perfectly. It was in slow motion in real life. He's going backwards, and his head hits the concrete, dude. And that's why I don't run the ropes anymore in the match, and that because I get blown up.
Who needs to run the ropes?
That's right. Who needs the ropes? Oh, Newfie, that's a great question. Let's just put Chris on the spot right here, right now. This is Zicky Daddy's Outlandish Paradise. And if you're watching for the first time, this is the most outlandish stream on this purple platform. So hit that follow button. I promise you I'll entertain you stream after stream. Chris, I hear, that you used to, wrestle a little bit, and Newfie's asking, what would it take for you to make a little return? Maybe a little cinematic match. Zicky Dice versus Chris Van Vliet.
Well, my backyard wrestling name was Chris Sharp. Because Chris Sharp was sharp talking, sharp walking, sharp dressing. And Zicky Dice, I don't know if you can handle Chris Sharp. I don't know if you'd want Chris Sharp to embarrass you. So I don't know if we should bring Chris Sharp back. I don't know.
I think I really want to meet this Chris Sharp guy. Crip Sharp, not Crip Sharp, Chris Sharp. Tongue twister there. Sorry, you got me peddling on my words. Legit question, can Chris rap? Can you rap? Brummaster, thanks for the follow.
Probably not well, but am still a huge Eminem fan, Dr. Dre.
Oh, yeah.
Like Chronic 2001 played on repeat in my car. So I had the CD, burned CD, of course, and I had it in the portable CD player with the cord that went out to your tape deck in your car. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I sure do, baby. And now you have to wiggle the cord to get it to play out of both sides, dude.
Oh. So Forgot About Me was a big one. And yeah, that was probably a song that I probably know every word to that one. And also, you can laugh. You can laugh all you want. I know all the words to "Summer Girls" by LFO.
I know all the words to "Back Here Baby" by Beamy Mac. Every single one of them. Every single one of them.
Well, I'm gonna be at WrestleCon in Tampa, WrestleMania weekend, April 9th.
Not me, dude. 10th. Not me. My sister's getting married that weekend, dude. Are you kidding me?
Who gets married?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to charge my sister a booking fee for each day that I'm there, dude. My rate.
Wow.
Yeah, you better add that in the budget, little sis.
Who gets married on WrestleMania weekend?
Yeah, here's your wedding gift. It's a fucking invoice,
Love that you can bleep yourself. This is amazing.
Dude, so the reason I brought up the rap question is the chat popped off the other day and I put on this random hip-hop beat and they found out one of my other hidden topics or talents. I can actually bust a little flow here or there. I'm all right. I'm like a B grade rapper. I'm shooting for A. But yeah, you know. So if Wild and Out's watching, I would love to be on the show. You know.
Who were the bands that you listened to growing up?
Dude, you named most of them. Add Poison the Well, add Deftones, add Alkaline Trio. One of my all-time favorites, the Get Up Kids, dude. Love.
Oh, yeah.
Love. Early
Neil
November,
Friends.
of course. Most of those drive-through bands. And then some, I got some metalcore stuff. One of my favorite bands, the Agony Scene. I love the Agony Scene, dude.
What was the last concert you went to before quarantine?
Thank you for asking. Poison the Well did a reunion, baby, and I hit that right before the shutdown, dude. It was sick. And yes, hot water music does rule too, Andromeda. Yes.
Mine was Census Fail.
Oh, God. I'm sorry you had to see Buddy face to face. I brought him on the stream once, dude. He called me QAnon. I don't even know what the hell that means.
How about Story of the Year?
Oh, dude. I mean, you want to talk about the classic, dude. Pump you up. I put that on in the gym. I'm not going to lie. This is a big secret, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream right here.
Day I die.
Spill my heart for you. For you. Yeah. For you. Are you familiar with Matt Cutshell and those Emos Not Dead videos?
Yes, of course.
Dude, so freaking good. Those
Mr.
might
Dashboard Confessional. You may call me Dashboard.
So good. So good. And Berlin Rules 2. Oh, God. Armor for Sleep. I love Armor for Sleep. I love Number One Gun. Dude, don't even get me started.
And Berlin. So good.
Hey.
How do you feel about Reliant K?
Dude, Reliant K, they had bangers. I never really got big into them. All my friends were. I was too focused on some other bands. Dude, Val Pancakes asks, how do you like your pancakes?
How do I like my pancakes? I'm a chocolate chip pancake guy, but there's this place not far from me that does the best red velvet pancakes.
Oh, God, that's
so it's a nice little treat there.
I love a nice little treat. Yeah, you're looking lean and mean. What do you usually eat throughout the day to stay so sexy?
A lot of pizza, chicken wings.
Hell
beer.
yeah. Well, me too. I don't know what the hell's going on here. What am I missing?
Diet.
Am I not eating enough pizza?
You gotta eat more pizza. It's all about the pizza. I eat a stupid amount of natural peanut butter.
God, dude, I love peanut butter.
By the spoonfuls.
Yeah,
That's probably it.
Yep, I've specifically looked for the smaller little gimmicks because I will eat the whole can within 2 nights.
That's way too much fat for anybody's diet. But I don't know. Let's see. Am I?
Ooh, Musklord. Yeah, you are getting there. Musklord brings up a good question. Toilet paper, do you fold or scrunch?
Oh, good question. Wow. We're getting to the real meat of it here.
Yeah.
I'm a scruncher.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Chris, you're not going to believe this. I don't use toilet paper.
You're a bidet user.
No, I use one of my socks. No, I'm kidding. I use baby wipes. Baby wipes all the way, dude. I'm a baby wipes type of guy. I'm going to tell you this. I sold my gallbladder. I'm kidding. I had gallstones, so I had to get it removed on emergency on tour in New Jersey. That's a story for you. So when you don't have a gallbladder, you can't eat fatty foods because guess what, Chris? It's just like the Mustang water slides. It goes right through you. So we're on tour, and I'm driving, and I'm asking the band for a trash bag. It's either that or I'm literally about myself, dude. So, had to pull over at a little nature spot and didn't have anything. Baby wipes were hidden or they were messing with me and had to use a good old sock ski, dude. How do you feel about Korean barbecue?
Oh, I love Korean barbecue. I love how you can just make whatever feast you want at a Korean barbecue.
This is what we're going to do for our interview, okay? When we're in the same spot, we're doing it at Korean barbecue, dude.
Done. I love it. Done.
Yes. It is my absolute favorite. The chat knows that. I will never turn down Korean barbecue. I actually have to find a new KBBQ partner because I overdid it with the wife, so she will not go with me anymore.
Now, Zicky, what are your thoughts on hibachi?
Dude, I love hibachi. Hibachi is bomb. I do love hibachi.
I did a TV segment when I was working in Miami where I got to be a Benihana chef for the day.
That's so sick.
I was throwing the shrimp into people's mouths. I was doing everything around.
Yes.
I did God, the onion volcano for the choo-choo train.
That's an idea. See, I want to do that, but mine would be more of the Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley. That's what I would look like. Hey, with the fish, slapping them around.
Outlandish.
Yeah. Outlandish is right. Outlandish is right. Chris, are you a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan?
How could you not be? Red Hot Chili Peppers were a huge part of my high school time.
I went through a rabbit hole in YouTube and I was watching old Chili Pepper live videos, dude, about a few weeks ago. So sick, dude. Speaking of socks, you ever seen Flea play the bass?
Oh, yeah, right.
He doesn't use them to wipe his corn crack, I'll tell you that.
Ryback has probably the best pre-workout I've ever had. Ryback,
Really?
the wrestler.
I'm going to have to try that.
Beat me more nutrition, and if I would take it on the way to the gym, but if I didn't time it out, it would hit too early. So you'd be like 5 minutes from the gym, but like,
Yeah, I love when you get to the gym, you just grab the heavy, it's like it's like, you know.
face is itchy.
Dude, but the crash, and I'm not going to lie to you, a little bit of pre-workout mixed with the day of streaming on the front page of Twitch, that will do me done, dude.
I feel like you and I could be half brothers or something like that. I wonder how we're related.
Have you ever seen Escape from Witch Mountain?
Of course.
Maybe if we put our hands together, we get a big pink beam, dude.
You know, you remind me of the illegitimate son of the Eastbound and Down guy.
Oh, dude, yes. I have gotten that. I've also used to get, before he lost weight, Jonah Hill a lot. That was a regular one.
Oh.
And one time I was at this bar, and you'll never believe this, and these guys came up to me. They were hammered drunk, Chris. They're having the time of their life, and they kept doing this to me like, yeah. And I was like, what the hell? And they're like, dude, can we get a photo? You're Tim Tebow. So I had to look on my phone. I was like, who the hell's Tim Tebow, you know? And boom, I guess I could kind of look like him with the football helmet on. These kids did convince me that I kind of look like Tim Tebow.
He's a handsome man.
I know. I'll take it, dude. Chris, how you like your steak cooked, and what is your favorite cut? Asked Mustlord.
Ooh, I like my steak medium. And my favorite cut is ribeye, bone-in ribeye,
dude,
for sure.
I had ribeye the other day with some.
Are we a fan of Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, dude, love Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, that cinnamon butter?
Dude, the cinnamon butter, put it in my eyes.
Just keep bringing it. Any place with free bread is my kind of restaurant. Cheesecake Factory, Texas Roadhouse, sign me up.
You got to do me a big, huge favor since we're on the subject. You like yourself some King Hawaiian rolls?
I do.
Well, forgive me for this next part because my buddy from LA says I always say this, but in the LA area, I know that could be very far for you, there is a King's Hawaiian restaurant with fresh, all-you-can-slap rolls at your table of Hawaiian food, Chris.
No.
You got to go, dude. You got to.
I must go.
Yes, I need to find one now that I bring it up. Red Lobster cheddar biscuits do rule. J bro, don't ever try and make them yourself. They suck ass and taste like cement and cigarettes. What would it take in one of your interviews to shave your eyebrows? What let's say you're interviewing, I don't know, who? Vince McMahon, dude. You're sitting with Vince McMahon, all right? And he says, you want the interview? Before we start, you have to shave your eyebrows off and do them eyebrowless. Are you in or are you in?
He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. I think it would take $1 million.
Well, dude, 1 million. Damn, I need to shoot higher. God, I'm such a carny, dude. I'm such a carny, Chris. I'll admit it.
I don't know. Would I shave both of them off? Because shaving just one would be.
I'll tell you this. I tried to do the one and it looked dumber than without. So you got to do the both, dude. And then I tried to keep the clip on to be slick, and they caught me. And I got plenty of disguises, Chris. I can sneak into anywhere. Very sneaky.
What is your all-time? Give me three. Give me your top 3 films.
The Crow.
Okay.
I love Kill Bill. Love Kill Bill. Oh,
one,
man.
2, or do you consider them one movie?
We'll consider them one, volume 1 and 2. We'll consider them one.
It should be, yeah.
And then one of my all-time favorites is a movie called The Cure. Have you seen that?
I am aware of it, but I've not seen it.
It's about one little boy. He has AIDS, and he meets his asshole buddy, and they become friends, and they try and find a cure. Dude, very sad. Pulls the heartstrings. I'm an emo kid at heart. We said this earlier, Chris. What do you want from me? You're going to be exposed here.
Cut my wrists and black my eyes.
Straight up, dude. Straight up. Chris, you reviewed films. What are your top 3?
Yeah, I am a film critic. Number 1 for me is Back to the Future. It's the most perfect movie of all time.
I gotta
Number
rewatch that.
Number 2 is Jurassic Park. That gets me in the nostalgic feels all the time.
Scary, dude. I saw them in the drive-in in the rain, and I was terrified.
Oh yeah, in the rain.
Yeah, dude. And I remember the scene where it's raining. You know, it always gets me scary, dude. Scary.
So I think number 3 for me is going to be Rocky.
Dude, Rocky's great. Rocky's great.
But I also I'm a big fan of like some of the recent cinema. Like I love The Town. I love
The Town's sick. Yep, Departed sick. I love Memento.
Have you seen Ex Machina?
No.
You need to see that tonight. That
Scooch said he loves it. So best last action hero. Oh, I do love me some diehards too. Do you ever get nervous before these interviews you do?
I got nervous before this one.
Damn right, that will do it to you, baby.
So
maybe in a little
like
moist.
I said, Tom Cruise is my favorite actor, and he was at the very. So Rock was at the very top of my list. And after I interviewed Rock, I was like, okay, next on that list is interviews. So I got to interview Tom Cruise on the red carpet, Mission Impossible 6, in Paris, in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower. So I was nervous because the way it works, they arrive on one end and then kind of work their way down, doing interviews all the way down. So here you go.
Jazz, thank you for the subscription with Prime. Appreciate that.
Test 1 2 1 2. Blood Trail Big Jazz has arrived. Hyper Crown, Hyper Tiger.
Away from me. Okay, now he's 15 people away. He's eight people away. He's 2 people away. Now he's next to me. That's when I started getting a little bit nervous because I'm like, okay, I've got 2 minutes with Tom Cruise. This has to be
sick.
And then he's everything you want to be.
Yeah, that's so sick, dude. God, you're so lucky, dude. So lucky. Chris, are there any wrestlers up and coming that you got your eye on or you think could be big stars here in the near future? You watch a lot of wrestling. You travel around.
I'm so excited to see my buddy Ethan Page debut on Revolution. He is such a huge star, and the fact that he's now in AEW, only big things from that. So I'd say keep your eye on him.
Yes.
I hate to say Darby Allin's not already a star, but Darby Allin has a huge...
Dude, it's still young too, man. Still young.
Yeah. I think we're going to be talking about Darby Allin 10, 15 years from now.
Absolutely. I agree.
There's Jungle Boy, MJF, even though I don't like MJF. There's a handful right there.
Wrestling's going to be okay is what you're saying nonetheless. Well, Chris, dude, we're just about out of time. You want to tell everyone where we can find you? And any final words you want to wrap up with?
VANVLIET on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, on YouTube here. It's youtube.com/Chris Van Vliet. Thank you guys for putting the link down there in the chat. I appreciate you guys. And Zicky Dice, this was incredible. In fact, this was outlandish.
Why, thank you, Chris. I got to thank you for your time. I appreciate you coming by the Paradise. And anytime you want to stop by ZDTV and stream, you know you're more than welcome. I think we can get creative together. I think we can.
I think we could. This was amazing. Thank you guys for putting my link in the chat there. Great to hang out with you, Zicky. Great to hang out with everybody on the stream. This has been awesome.
Yes. Dude, Gorilla Press says, Chris, just a year ago I asked you for advice, and now I booked for Thunder Rosa's Mission Pro. Would you look at that?
Look at you, Gorilla Press.
Your advice is changing lives here on the show of Zicky Dice. Thank you. I appreciate you very much, dude. More to come, baby. More to come.
I appreciate you. I can't wait to see what's next for Zicky Dice.
Well, the world is watching. We all know that. All those hearts in chat. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much.
Sign Zicky Dice.
There it is. Hashtag sign Zicky Dice. Yo! Welcome back to Zicky Dice's Outlandish Paradise. It's time for a little bit of promos. We're going to be... This might be one of the last promos we see here, chat. I don't know. We watched him wrestle last night.
That's right. It's yours truly, Rook Kelly, also known as the Dynamic Rook Kelly. But you can just call me the Dynamic Rook Kelly. Now, you probably recognize my star power from so many action movies of my past, such as Die Hard 17, Die Harder Than You Did Yesterday. And let's not forget, Stop or My Mom Will Kick You in the Head Part 2, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme's stunt double. Looks just like him. And last but not least, Ninja Assassin 5, the man with one P-tail. Coming to Laserdisc. Now, this isn't my audition, folks. This is my declaration of intent. As in, I intend to kick many, 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 many people's faces in the world of professional wrestling. In fact, you need someone like me who's going to entertain the pants off you. Or shorts, whatever you frickin' wear, whatever you kids are into. You need a D-list celebrity, and the D stands for dynamic. You need someone who's got $1 million ponytail. You need someone who can do his own action stunts, his own choreography, his own editing, his own writing. So, where can you see me? You can see me on ZDTV, HDTV, Twitch.tv, and hopefully, and I mean hopefully, Zicky Dice's Paradise.
You're probably wondering why Rip Studwell has come to Zicky's Outlandish Paradise.
Love Rip Studwell.
You're probably wondering why the triceps have taken to Twitch. I am here to tell you how Rip Studwell wrestled 3 matches in one day. How Rip Studwell won 2 matches in one day. I'm here to take you through
Ripped, R.I.P.T. Rip Studwell.
When Rip Studwell gets out of the bed, what does he eat for breakfast? Protein!
You love that.
As the day goes on, lunchtime rolls around, what does Rip Studwell eat? Protein! And then as the day comes to a close, dinner rolls around, what does Rip Studwell eat? Protein! Oh, would you look at the time? It's time for dinner. Yeah!
Rook Kelly versus Rip Studwell. Uh-oh. Rook Kelly wins! Wow! I'll be damned! Whoa! Whoa! Hold the biddies, please! No! No! No!
It's biddy time. There's a kick in the line.
10 no! My wife's in there doing taxes for work and I'm sitting on eggs! There we go. That's it! This has been Zicky Dice's Outlandish Paradise. 90 seconds, what are you gonna do with it? Huh? Hatch him? Chat, last call. 60 seconds. I love you all very much. Thank you to Chris Van Vliet. Thank you to Twitch. Thank you to everyone watching here today. We'll catch you next time. Let's raid Effie Lives, baby. Send them on over to Effie.